Good morning, guys, from Byblos, Lebanon. It is our second day exploring this place here with my buddy Luke.
Hello, how are we?
We are going to be showing you guys all around Byblos. It is one of the oldest civilizations, or one of the oldest continuously occupied cities in the world. I want to say top 10, was it?
Yeah, top 10.
Top 10. And so it's a really unique place. Very, very different than, I would say, Junia and Beirut. It's got a much more, I don't even know how to explain it.
You can tell like it's old. It's very like, you can just tell from the buildings.
Yeah.
Definitely a completely different architecture.
Yeah.
And good vibes all around, you know?
And it feels so much different. Like, we did a quick little walk around to see what the nightlife was like here last night, and all the alleyways were filled with bars and like crazy electronic music going. So it's got a really nice atmosphere to it. And I'll be honest, like here you can't really feel as much the economic crisis as like when you're in Beirut. You can actually feel it a lot more. And so we're gonna be checking out this place, showing you guys there's like a cool castle to check out here, markets, probably do some shopping, and also we're gonna walk down by the harbor and see what types of beaches they have. So there's a lot of little things that you can do around here. Keep yourself busy for a day, couple days. We're gonna be sharing all that with you guys over the next couple hours here, so let's do it. Yeah, if you saw what this place looked like last night, you could barely walk. Had to squeeze through different areas. Now I think probably everyone's resting from a long night out, and there's not too many people here yet. It's about 12:30ish, maybe almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's still pretty quiet around here. So we'll see if even now is the best time to explore this place. Maybe we'll come back to the market a little bit later after we get a feel for what's going on over here. The nice part about Byblos is it's a really small place, so you can easily walk from one side to the other in like the matter of maybe 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and see what we can get into down here. So we're walking up on the castle right here. I thought this was the entrance, so it might be closed actually at this time. Let's go ahead and see what the situation is. Hello.
Hi.
How much is it to get tickets here?
8,000.
8,000 lira. Sweet. You want to go in now, Luke?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. All right. Sweet. Yeah, that's a nice aircon in there. Shukran. Yes, we got the tickets for 8,000 lira. All right, we have entered the castle. We're walking in here, guys. This is kind of the initial looks in here. You got your ruins. You got ruins that stretch probably maybe 4 or 5 acres, it looks like, with my initial views of this area. That you can see a bit of, I almost feel like you have, what is it, Athens up there with some of these other ruins right here. I kind of feel a little bit of Tulum, like maybe distant cousins of Tulum. All ruins look pretty similar because they've been beaten by the earth for tens or, you know, thousands of years or so. So we are entering in the castle right now. Looks like we have some installed lights here to see. It's a bit of a maze. Not as many people in here as I would have expected on a Saturday. You'd think there'd be even more people here. You can see how intact it still is, which is quite phenomenal. I gotta figure out how many years old this thing is for you guys, because I can tell you it looks like it has seen many, many winters. Let's check out up here. Views up there. Oh, you can see more of the ruins. Stretches out quite a bit. So I have figured it out after a quick little Google search. This is specifically called the Byblos Citadel, and it's been around since basically the 12th century. I want to say 1103 is what Luke said. So that's what, a solid almost 900 something years already. And after 900 years, it still looks like this. That's pretty impressive if you ask me. Very cool though. Imagine this castle like at its prime days, when you can see beautiful views of the Mediterranean Sea, and this is your palace. Now let's see what we got going on up here, up on top of the staircase. These are probably the best views in town. Oh yeah, you can see the mountains. Oh, there's the beach. That's the beach we wanted to check out. Some people told us yesterday that that's one of the best places to go swimming in this area. It's a great place where you can kind of figure out the lay of the land. I want to say also I saw somewhere in those mountains that there are some great sunset spots for food and drinks. Maybe we'll show that to you guys in another video. I think that's Junia, probably down there, and probably just on the other side of the peninsula down there. I'm guessing that is probably Batrone, so not too far away, just a quick 15-minute cruise. And actually I just said this is probably the best place to see everything, but probably not actually. If you look up here, Those look like the best view. So let's figure out how we can get up there. The good thing is I think we're going to get our exercise in today, because that's got to be what, maybe like 6 flights of stairs to climb up to the top. Let's go ahead and figure that out. I'm glad we have a bit of an overcast day though, because that's keeping the temperature at least slightly cooler. I want to say it's around 31 Celsius or 87 Fahrenheit. Last time I checked like an hour ago. So probably with the sun out, it feels like double that. All right, so now we are entering. Oh, there we go. This is the staircase up. Probably gotta take my sunglasses off because I can't really see anything. Definitely can feel that workout, I'll tell you that. All right, we've made it up 1 level. Means we're getting close. How do we get all the way up? That's the real question. Maybe one of these pathways? Unless this is as high as we can go. Oh, that could be it. That's gotta be it right here. Or are these just viewpoints? Cool little viewpoints right here. Wow. Stunning. So that one was more of a viewpoint. It looks like this is the staircase in order to get up to the top. Let's go ahead and see what's up here. Oh, these stairs are super cool. Leading up here. Looks like you got a couple stop-off points too on the way up. Sweet. Oh yeah, that workout like I was telling you. Which way do we go? Oh, it's like it's a passageway. Sweet. It's a super tight little cave here. Walking through. I think we're about to have some viewpoints revealed. And there we go. Reveals here, and looks like there's 1 level higher we can go. Right up to the top. All right, and we have now officially made it to the highest point in the castle. This is where you'll get the best views of Byblos. You can see pretty much everything in the city from here. We got Luke over here just taking in the views. How's it looking over here, bro?
It's beautiful, man.
Absolutely stunning. You can literally see everything from up here.
Yeah. Full 360 view of the city. City that side, and then beautiful beaches on the right.
Insane. Yeah, I bet the king, when he built this, he had no idea that like 900 years later we'd be taking off with a little drone from up here to get even better views than he could see from up here. And then probably 1,000 years from now, someone's gonna be watching this piece of content. They're gonna be like, yeah, I landed my flying car there, so. Yeah, I'm gonna teleport us back down because there's not too much else to show you on the way back down. See you there. All right, we made it back down to the street level here. Looks like we got a wax museum right here. Probably not gonna visit it today, but just in case you're interested to know. I think right along the routes here, there are a couple different churches. We actually saw a wedding happening in one of these last night. So it looked like a pretty cool spot to get married right here in Byblos.
Yeah, weddings, they hit different.
Yeah, they were vibing hard. We gotta learn those dance moves if we show up to one. So we're coming up on the harbor here. Got a nice little view from right on top of the restaurants. You can see all these boats. I'm pretty sure you can rent, like a lot of them are for rents for either like dinner cruises or day cruises to go out on the water. Doesn't seem like too many people are out at the moment. Got one boat out there in the distance, but it's a nice little atmosphere just to come and walk around. As you can see probably right down there, there's restaurants here. You got a nice little vibe right here. You actually feel like you have the ancient ruins that you're eating next to while you're enjoying a meal in this spot. I will say though, midday in the summer, it does get pretty hot. You see,
do be sweating.
Yeah, sweating hard. That pool right down there looks absolutely fantastic to jump in right now. All right, and we are arriving down into, oh, almost fell there. Arriving down into the harbor. Still looks pretty vibey. Last night it was nice. There was a lot more traffic. Now it's a little more peaceful, not as much going on. A bunch of super cool boats though, like I was saying up there. They got a whole bunch of different designs though. They've all got to be like, what, like 50 to 100 years old? All right, not sure where that last part cut out, but we are walking around the marina here. It looks like there's a viewpoint. I'm not very confident that we can get up to the top though. If you see it, I was hoping we'd be able to see the entire marina from here, the entire harbor, but unfortunately, as we get closer, I'm starting to see a big rusty gate in front of it, so that may not be possible. You think so? All right, well, Luke's pretty confident.
I always get hurt.
Yeah, exactly. This is why he's a dangerous one to travel with. It's all padlocked. It's a bit sketchy though. Yeah, we'll be climbing barbed wire in no time.
All right.
Just a wee bit sketchy, but all right. And then there's just an easy staircase up, yeah?
One to avoid the barbed wire. You help me?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, you free?
Yeah.
How's it looking up there?
Woohoo! We made it.
All right, let's see how the hell I get over this barbed wire. This is sketchy as hell. And we have made it up to the top. All right, so this is the view. Got ripped up by a few thorns, got a couple holes in me now, but hey, we got up here, right? Oh, I bet they must have closed it down. This probably would be a great cliff jumping spot. I don't recommend it though. You have no idea how deep it is. Here you go, guys. Up here from the marina. Let's go down here, see if Luke found anything. Seems like it's just a little walkway. People obviously come up here because there's surprisingly quite a bit of trash.
There's a much easier way down.
Oh, nothing better than finding out there's an easier way down, especially when you're going through thorn bushes and barbed wire along with broken glass everywhere. Yep, thank God I have my handy dandy Syrian shoes right now for 9 bones and 50 cents. They're getting me right down here safely. Well, that's made for people with long legs, that's for sure. All right, wow, yeah, that was 10x easier than going up. But sometimes you got to take the path less traveled for the true experience when traveling. I'm sweating so much, the sweat dropped in my eyes and my eyes are burning right now. Oh, we're coming up on this spot. Looks like they've got some on the water dining here. Super cool spots. It's like a quaint little town overall. So that's pretty much the marina for you. Yeah, lots of restaurants you can visit and spend some time here. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out and we'll show you maybe the markets just in a little bit. We need to cool down. As you can probably see on my face, I'm dripping sweat and it's in my eyes. So we'll see you in maybe an hour or so. We were walking down the road right after I just filmed that clip saying I'm gonna put the camera away. And then I'm guessing the manager of the shop, he must have maybe saw our content and he like immediately saw that we were vloggers. And he's like, oh yeah, come and check out my shop. Kind of funky when you first walk in. You're like, are there a bunch of people in here?
What is it made of? It is made of plastic or?
Silicone. Inside I have a sample, you can touch it.
Oh, we got Spider-Man right here?
Yeah.
Oh, he caught something over, whoa, that's intense.
How we work.
Whoa, I literally thought that was a real person. I was like, all right, that must be your boss then.
So, first thing we do is that we choose the character. We gather information, pictures, hair color, eye color, height. Then we start sculpting on clay.
Sculpting on clay, yeah?
Yeah. Then we do the mold. In the mold, we add the materials. Okay, so it can be silicone and it can be wax.
Coloring, yeah. How many layers of color does it take?
15 layers here, just to give it the skin tone.
Whoa.
And we have to take into consideration the veins.
The veins, yeah?
Yeah.
That's so much detail right there.
Yeah.
Look at that. He is like crazy realistic.
Yeah.
The hair, this is real hair.
It's real, yeah?
It's imported from India and it's implanted hair by hair.
Wow.
Individually.
And
Yeah.
so when you're walking through here at night, is it creepy sometimes? Because you're like, whoa. You know?
I got used to it.
You're used to it, yeah?
This is the sample, you can touch it.
Whoa. And Luke, in case you need an extra finger, bro.
Yeah, I'm missing fingers. I need a spare one. That is... That is crazy.
Isn't that crazy, bro?
Why is this guy, he looks very sick. Is he ill? Why is he purple?
This is wax.
Ah.
Oh, that's a wax
yeah,
one,
so
yeah?
the silicone, they look a lot more realistic compared to
Exactly.
the wax.
So here we're showing the comparison between wax and
Oh,
silicone.
yeah. So, like, can anyone come and visit this place?
Yes,
Yeah?
of course.
And,
they'll get a tour guide. I'll explain, like I explained to you.
And what do they pay to get in? Or it
They-
changes because the rates?
Yeah, it's 50,000 lira
50,000 lira, yeah?
or like $2.50.
Okay, $2.50. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely a cool place to check out. Like
That
it's
is cool.
it's like freaky cool because everyone seems so real. Like when you saw at the beginning, like we walked around the corner, we're like, whoa, there's a person, and you can feel it, and yeah, it's an experience for sure. Yeah, if you got a few minutes in Byblos, make sure to make a stop over there. It's crazy how much detail has gone into making those things, and really like unique. Especially like all the different like world figures they have displayed. It's very interesting. Some very controversial, as you probably saw. So now I'm gonna continue looking for that AC, where I can cool off for a few minutes. You got lemonade right here? Oh, shukran, shukran. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, look at, we ended up coming across, just by stumbling upon it, some delicious frozen lemonade. That is very good. As you can see, I'm completely sweaty everywhere, but this is the cure right now. I don't even need AC because it's cooling down the internal body temperature. Now it's time to get a meal after having one of these little sweets earlier. What are they called again? What did we have this morning?
Kanafa.
Kanafe. Yeah, I had that and it honestly held me off the last like 6 hours. It was so filling.
Absolute calorie overload.
Yeah, absolute calorie overload.
We probably had our daily intake in just one meal.
Exactly. So now it's time to double that calorie intake and try out the Malik Tawouk. Oh, it's closed. No.
It's heartbreaking.
No, I'm so hungry.
When do you open?
I don't know.
You don't,
No?
You're working here though, right?
Yes.
But you don't
I
know.
don't have electricity.
Ah, okay, you stopped because of electricity.
Yes.
How long has the electricity been off?
Oh.
It's been for 30 minutes.
Oh, so it could come on any time and then you'll open again?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Maybe we can walk around the markets, see what they've got in this area. I'm surprised. I figured the markets were going to be a bit busier at this time, but not yet. I'm trying to figure out what I want to buy though.
I need a hat.
A hat?
Like Lebanon hat.
This would do or not?
No, not
Oh, you getting a wig? Yeah, you should get that, bro. 1 + 1 = 3 if you don't use a condom. All right, we'll give it one last look here. So far, it's a bit more of souvenirs, less of like shirts and things like that I'd probably buy just to have one while I'm in Lebanon. But yeah, if you're looking for souvenirs, you're looking for like blankets, like little things that go on shelves and things like that. You can find magnets, postcards. Oh, what do we got here?
Infinity, heartbeat, feather, owl, and mandala, cedars from Lebanon.
Are these for men?
Yes, silver
Oh,
for
sweet.
men.
That's a little tight though. Is there a way to adjust it?
What?
Because it's cutting my circulation. Is there a way to loosen?
Yeah.
To have a tree?
هلا كيفكم
What do you
شباب؟
think? Does that match up pretty well?
Matching.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think, yeah? So I'm looking pretty good now. Got my pine tree here matching my other bracelet. So they hooked it up 130 Lebanese lira and custom fitted. So thank you so much. Bye now. All right, guys. And I think that's where we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We've pretty much did everything you can do during the day here in Byblos. The only things I'd say we probably didn't show you was there's a couple churches that we saw last night. But other than that, I mean, like I said at the beginning of this video, it's a pretty small place that you can explore relatively quickly, and definitely check out the nightlife as well. It's a lot of fun. I mean, the nightlife, from what I'm starting to gather, in all of Lebanon is a lot of fun, a lot of electronic music. So you can definitely do that after a full day of exploring this place. And also the boat rides. That's something we weren't able to do this time, but it seems like it's a lot of fun. There was a boat that just pulled in. Seemed like everyone was partying on it. So that's pretty much it. We're probably going to be exploring maybe Batroun, however we say it, and a few other cities further up north over the next couple days. And so looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys in the next Lebanon video.